Hey guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. So here's the deal guys, I am waiting for Big Brother to kind of like get 15 minutes into the show so I can watch it. And when you have 15 minutes extra time, what do you do when you're a booktuber? I guess you make a booktube video, right? But it is like 9 o'clock, it's 9:02 and I am in my bathrobe for the evening. My husband is already on his way to Chicago for his work conference this weekend. And I don't really have a whole lot to do tonight. And I have to see one client tomorrow. So I'm like, do you guys see that I'm like this with this bathrobe? Because I'm like, no skin must show. No skin must show. But anyway, we wouldn't want that. Trust me, we wouldn't want that. But anyway, I had some bookish things to talk about. And so I thought, you know what? I don't know when I'm going to make another video. So let's just talk about the things that I'm doing right now because I'm going to Chicago this weekend, if you didn't already know. I have a couple meetups with some booktubers. So excited about it. I was actually looking at this robe before I filmed it and there's like toothpaste spray all over it because I have an electric toothbrush. But anyway, so yeah, I'm so excited about that. And I asked Tiernan at the Booktuber, because he lives in Chicago, some bookstores to go to, and he gave me a suggestion of one and I looked it up and it looks really cool. So I'm going to do that. But I was going to tell you guys like what I'm reading and what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So first of all, let me tell you, I am like less than 2 hours away from finishing the audio version of The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. So here's my deal. As far as my evaluation as a piece of literature and how it's written, I would give it easily 5 out of 5 stars. I think it is totally, totally beautiful. Excuse me, I'm totally addicted to this orange mango sparkling water 0-calorie stuff. But anyway, it comes in the long skinny bottles. But I'm just not into the story. And I was listening to it today and it was funny because I just did the rapid fire book tag. And I was like, while it was in there, it would ask you like characters or plot. And I'm such a character driven person. And I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, I think it's because I'm not really into the characters in the book. Like, I love Bailey, but he's like really the only character. And Poppy and Widget, Poppet and Widget. Like, those are the only 3 characters that I really could care about at all. Like, the rest of them, I just don't even care about them. And then somebody tweeted me, this was like 2 weeks ago when I started the book, that they didn't like the book, but that the circus was the protagonist, was supposed to be the protagonist. I'm not sure I agree with that, having read that. I mean, I'm not done with the book yet, but like, I don't know. If you guys haven't read it, it's just like the circus plays this huge part and it kind of grows into this thing of its own. But I don't know. You guys, it's not my kind of book. Like and I hear other people and they just rave and rave and rave and they love it. And I'm like, God, I wanted to like it so bad. I really do. But somebody, and I don't know who you are, tweeted me yesterday and said, are you one of us that's waiting for the Baz Luhrmann movie? And I was like, is it really? Is that happening? Because I could totally see that being the case. And she was like, no, but I can hope, or something like that. And I was like, seriously, why would you do that to me? Like, I want to see the movie. Like, the movie of this would be so incredible. Like, it really, really would. Like Moulin Rouge. It kind of gives you that Moulin Rouge kind of idea. And I love the idea of the revelers, and I'm not ruining anything, because if you haven't read it, then whatever. But the rest of it, I ain't there. And then I went to my post office box today, and this is so funny, because my friend Katie, she's so sweet. She sent me a card. You guys notice I have no hat on? Okay, I'm getting ready to trim my beard and take a shower. And so I thought, I'm just going to let you guys see how I am. Not like in a t-shirt and a hat, whatever. But, so she sent me a very nice little card. And I was like, I think it's so cute that she sent it to my post office box and didn't just give them to me in person, because I see her in person. But can I just show you what she made me? And I mean, seriously, there are like 20 of these. Well, as many of them as there are books. So, if you don't know, starting in September, I am doing a kind of read-along class, but it's not really a class because I'm not teaching it. I'm doing like a Buddy Reads group, originating out of my channel, of all of the Chuck Palahniuk books, starting with Fight Club. You guys, she sent me bookmarks, literally, in order. I mean, look, every Chuck Palahniuk book out there, the cover of every single one, snap, I love that book. I mean, you guys. Hi. Bye. So, you guys, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know that. Hi. I didn't even know that she was this crafty. Is that not the coolest thing? And then yesterday, I put up on my channel that Lindsay at the Hufflepuff Books had sent me those amazing bookmarks. And I'm like, how are people, I'm so excited about these. How are people laminating all these things? So I'm gonna have to learn, and then there's gonna be Peter Likes Books bookmarks, and mine are gonna be like, are you a thawning? Anyway, come on, Tucker, come here. Tucker wants to come up here. Oh, look at Tucker, he's a hi, Dad. Tucker doesn't know it, but guess what? You can't even see his eyes, and he's getting groomed on Monday. Say, hi, everybody, I'm famous. He is going to the hotel. Are you going to the hotel tomorrow? You gonna go to the hotel? You are, aren't you? My best friend owns a dog kennel, so he can't wait. Yeah, all right, so you can stay there. But anyway, so that's what's going on as far as reading. I just finished You Know Me Well by David Levithan and Nina LaCour. I co-buddy read it with Ashley Shannon, and I put my review video up, and all of her information's at the bottom of that. And then speaking of buddy reads, you guys, let me pull out my little my little calendar. I'm like losing it quickly today. These are the buddy reads I am doing this month. So I did The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian with Graham. Shayla and I picked out a book for each other, and she picked me out Victoria Aveyard's Red Queen, which I have out. And then I am reading with Ashley Shannon, You Know Me Well by David Levithan and Nina LaCour, which I've already read. And then RJ and I at RJ Reads are reading The Widow by Fiona Barton. I have to drink tea when I read that one. They have a cup of tea in there. Anyway, and then Rob at Books and Bob's and Books. I pronounce this thing wrong all the time. He and I are reading The Great American Whatever by Tim Federal. It's his first young adult contemporary book. I'm very excited about this one. And then Casey and I at a basket full of Casey, I'm sorry. You guys, these names. Anyway, I love her videos though. And she's moving to New York. I'm so excited for her. Anyway, she and I are reading Ready Player One, and I think I'm gonna listen to that next on Audible. And then Nathan at Nathan James and I are reading The Giver, but I haven't even gotten my copy of The Giver yet, Nathan, so that may need to wait till September. And then Maddie and I are reading Cinder and Kindred Spirits by Cinder by Marissa Meyer and Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rao. You guys, I cannot keep up with these buddy reads. And then I'm like, what should I take to Chicago this weekend and read? I mean, I imagine myself just like sitting in the hotel lobby, drinking a cup of coffee, reading. And I'm like, what do I imagine myself reading? Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. The Great American Whatever. Red Queen. The Widow. Or The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. Now let me tell you why this one moves to the top of my list. I hate book tags on books. I really, like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And Half Price Books has the best book tags because they, as I say this, they usually just come right off, which I love. Seriously though? Since I mentioned this book in books I wanted to read, so many people have commented on this. So I'm so excited about it. And the other thing I wanted to comment on, not to disagree with anybody, but a lot of people, when I do book hauls, are like, you could get those books at the book outlet for a lot cheaper. So let me just tell you, I went to the book outlet because I was going to take back Illuminae to Barnes & Noble if I was really going to save $15. And Illuminae is not on the book outlet. There's a lot of books that actually aren't on the book outlet. I actually also looked for, Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I think that's her name. And there were like 4 books that I looked for, and none of them were on the book outlet. So I don't know what that's about. Typically what I do, because I have Amazon Prime just for this month, but I figured out a way to keep on getting it. I go in there and I look at the really cheap books. Like if I go and I look for Red Queen, then I look for the cheapest one that's like $2 because it ships for free. So then I just got this book for $2. The problem is I hate waiting for books, okay? I don't like to wait. I'm an impulse buyer, I'm an impulse shopper, I'm an impulse reader. I want the idea that I can read these books right away if I want to. But I got this book yesterday, and you would think that I would have already torn right through it, but guess what? I haven't started at all. But it looks really good right here. I just love to look at it. Girl, you look so good. Anyway, so yeah. So that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you? I don't have a whole lot more to say. Are there things that you guys think I should do when I'm in Chicago? Would you guys like me to vlog my trip? I can tell you that would be kind of difficult because my camera's real heavy and I don't have another camera to vlog with anymore. I do, but the quality of my video would be kind of really bad. So, yeah, that's about it. So now I am going to trim my beard, take a shower, and then watch Big Brother pack, figure out which book I read, spirit fingers, and then get ready for my trip this weekend. I'm so excited because this is kind of our anniversary trip. Our anniversary for our wedding is next Thursday the 25th. We have been married 5 years, legally 2 years, and together 8 years. So kind of a big deal, yeah. Anyway, if you guys like this video, it's totally just rambling, so I'm sure it's whatever. Give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, and if you like my channel, I mean, it's free, then subscribe. The button's right here. How do people do that stuff? Like, I have no idea. Is that like annotations? You know I don't edit my videos, so you know that for me to put like a subscribe button, whatever. Yeah, and follow me on all my social media. I am going to be Snapchatting the whole weekend and tweeting and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really into Facebooking anymore, but I do post stuff on a regular basis, so you can follow me on there too. LinkedIn, I just accept people's friend requests, but I never use it. What is LinkedIn for? Seriously, what is life? I mean, what is life? Can somebody please tell me that? So anyway, I hope you guys have a good weekend if I don't make another video before the beginning of the week. And I will talk to you later. Love you.